Ugh, friend, I've been struggling. There's a traitor in the Garland Ring. I still can't understand it. I've been anxious to move, to do something. Well, thank Oriel, the wait is over! I got a letter from Hyacinth. Sounds like Snapdragon and the gardener have been going around and around, just like old times. But they must be making progress. Now Snapdragon wants us to meet her and collect her research. Here, you hold on to the letter, for safekeeping. Snapdragon has apparently been looking into the traitor situation since she quit the ring. She keeps her research at a little cottage she has in Firsthold, a place we often used as a safe house. I'll mark it on your map and then we can go meet her. Last I heard, Firsthold is a mess. We might have to fight to get to Snapdragon's cottage, but if it means we can track down the traitor, it will be worth the effort. Sure thing. Actually, I've been meaning to ask, have you been sleeping all right? I've got this nasty kink in my neck and You know what? Not important right now. What did you want to talk about? We learned about the traitor from Snapdragon, a former member of the Ring. We helped her escape from a secret prison after she was captured by the Saythalmor. The most daring prison break I've seen since that hidden armiger we... Oh, never mind. I don't even want to think about it. You've seen how we operate. We're a circle of trust, handpicked by the gardener to get the job done. Whoever has turned against us, I know them. Probably very well. It hurts my stomach to even imagine. No, and I doubt she ever will. But if I know Snapdragon, that won't matter. Not until we find the traitor that imprisoned her, that got her husband killed. I just hope I get a chance to say goodbye before she leaves us again. Snapdragon became convinced someone in the Garland Ring had turned traitor. We'd finally get a lead on the Saythalmor and it would dry up, over and over. Her husband was killed in an ambush and she quit. Said she couldn't work with us anymore. Gladiolus and Snapdragon were on a simple mission. Follow and observe. Easy. They were attacked, got separated. When she found him, Gladiolus was dead. Frozen. A look of fear on his face. This traitor, they've taken so much from us, it has to end. We know that now, but back then, we've always been a small group, tight-knit, like a family. The gardener said he trusted every one of us, that we couldn't start pointing fingers. Without solid proof, it would have destroyed us. Oh, what's not to love? We're cracking skulls and earning gold. The work I did for the Garland Ring was fulfilling, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't pay for drinks. Nope. To do that, I had to get creative. Got real good at bar tricks. Miss what? Shoving gold coins up my nose? Oh, you mean the Garland Ring. Yes and no. It all has this weight to it now. Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused here with you. The traitor is a friend, right? Or at least I thought they were. I'm not worried. Not really. Not when I'm by your side. We've done so much together already. Whoever the traitor is, we'll find them. We have to. For Oleander, for Gladiolus, they deserve justice. Last I heard, Firsthold is a mess. We might... Yes, I love talking to you. I I like to think we're rubbing off on each other. Last I heard, anything for you. I try to avoid most magical institutions. I just don't think they have our best interests in mind, you know? I've had my fair share of curious mages try to solve, well, me. Like I'm a puzzle, not a person. Last I heard... Keep an ear out for anything exciting. This is the place.
Look, builds character,
Let's go
they
inside
say.
and find Snapdragon. That smell. Like burnt paper. And where's Snapdragon? No sign of Snapdragon. But there's soot all over the floor. Someone burned something here, and not too long ago. She wouldn't, but she was supposed to meet us here. And the place is a mess. Oh no. What if we're too late? What if the Thalmor got here ahead of us? Hurry, look around. Maybe they didn't find her research. I can't believe they did this. Nothing but ash now. Damn them. They didn't burn this. We might still have something. Here, let me see. Ha! Snapdragon, you angry genius! I don't know how the Thalmor beat us here, or what happened to Snapdragon, or what was in those burnt pages, but this blank piece of paper has my heart racing. Oh, ecstatic! And for two reasons. First, You remember the boat back on the beach? Through my deep magic, I can sense the connection between people and objects, and I sense Snapdragon all over this piece of paper. She cared about this sheet. Because Snapdragon taught me how to hide messages in plain sight. You use an ink wash, almost like a watercolor. We just need to make a pigmented oil. Easy. Knowing Sap, we can find everything we need somewhere in the cottage. There's a blue moth flower near the door. Grab some petals and... Oh! There's some oil on that bookcase. You can grind the petals and combine them with the oil at her alchemy workbench. Here, I'll put the sheet of paper back on the table. Oil from Eleanor? Perfect! Mix it at the alchemy table. You're a natural! Now pour that on the sheet of paper. Oriel's bow. This is bad. Ugh. Damn and blast and arse. This is not good. In Snapdragon's letter, she says Hyacinth asked her to meet him alone at Bone Tree. But why would he do that if he sent us here to rendezvous with her? Right. But how did anyone know about her research? Or that it was stored here? Something's terribly wrong. Friend, we've got two very different letters from Hyacinth. Obviously, he didn't send one of them. We have to get to him and Snapdragon. It's a big tree in Grotwood near the Bone Orchard. We used to have meetings there to exchange information, back when I first joined the Ring. I'll mark it on your map. We've got to get over there as fast as we can.
I've heard tell of your devout work at the holy site of Torinan. Divines bless you.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he...
Away. Moon sugar is a spice used in many Khajiiti dishes. Calling it cat drugs is demeaning to me and my people.
I may have spoken harshly, but moon sugar is dangerous. It's used to make skooma, as your people know very well. And therefore, it's a drug. If skooma is illegal, moon sugar should also be.
Preposterous. That's like saying we should stop growing golden pears because they are used to make ale. You elves are too much for me sometimes, always losing sight of the forest for the trees. Well, what do you think? Yes, you there. What are your thoughts on this? Tell this high elf she's being ridiculous. Yes, moon sugar is used to make skooma, but Khajiit use it as a spice. It's a facet of Khajiiti cultural cuisine. Moon sugar shouldn't be regulated because some people use it for the wrong reasons. Finally, one who understands this Khajiit. If only this one's neighbors could be as accommodating and wise. The High Elf should listen to you. Hear that, High Elf? The Traveler agrees with me. Your people are haughty and oppressive.
I can't believe you drug-addled cats were allowed to join the Dominion. Why do you encourage her behavior? These blasted cat people need to learn that some customs will not be accepted in the Dominion. I'm glad it's not people like you making the rules around here.
No. Something bad happened here. Hyacinth! Snapdragon? I say Thalmor dagger. Oriel, they wrecked this place. Snapdragon's magic did this. It happened quite recently. Blood everywhere. That's not good. Oh, gods. Look at this place. No sign of Hyacinth, but I think Snapdragon's magic set everything on fire. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Right. Ugh. There was blood on those leaves, but no bodies. There might be a trail we can follow. We'll probably have to crouch down to spot it. I hate this, but let's take a look. Oh, gods. Look at... Right. Ugh. We should be able to pick up the trail if we crouch and examine the ground. Better full pockets than empty. There's so much blood.
Bogcup remembered their lessons. Found my note, did you? Listen. Hyacinth is the traitor. He must be. When I arrived, he was in the company of Safe Thalmor. I hit them with every spell I had, but I barely managed to wound a few and slip away. Be quiet and listen. The smuggling tunnels beneath South Point. That's where they were going to take me. I heard them. You can get there from a tower, down by the water. Finish what I couldn't. Kill that damn traitor, Hyacinth. For me. Tell Bogcup it's all right. Gladiolus and I have some catching up to do.
Oh, Snapdragon, please, no.
You were always the best of us. Bogcup.
I can't. Let's go to South Point. I need to kill something. If I try to make sense of this, if I try to understand why Hyacinth would do this, I'll fall apart. Let's get to South Point and reach those tunnels. We do that, we find him, we get our answers. I can't. Not right now. I can't stop to talk about this while Snapdragon lies there and Hyacinth gets away. Do you really think Hyacinth did this? That he's really the traitor? Right. Just more words. And that scares me. Let's push forward, find Hyacinth, then, for Snapdragon's sake, I'm prepared to do what needs to be done.
The veiled inheritance is broken. There is a new Sylvanar, and we have you to thank.
I didn't even hear it click. A trapdoor. That must lead down into the tunnels. Look at this. A wounded, say, agent. How'd you get hurt?
No. How did you find us? You weren't supposed to find us! No, it doesn't matter how you found us. You two. Everyone in that pathetic little club of yours. You're dead. You're all dead! I'll tell you nothing. Our agent played the garland ring masterfully. From that gardener of yours to this bar crawler here. We have nothing to fear from any of you.
That burn Snapdragon gave you, it must be very painful. I've seen wounds like that before. If you don't get healed soon...
I can endure. We march forward toward... Oh.
I've got a healing poultice here. I can make all that pain go away. You just need to talk.
Maybe. Oh, God, this hurts. Maybe you're right. You give me the poultice, and I'll tell you what I know. It won't help you anyway. No idea. We have bolt holes like this one all across the Dominion. We shift between them all the time. Even I don't know where the next muster point will be. Your Hyacinth is gone. And I have no idea where. The captain! Our squad captain might know. His quarters are just in the next room. No guarantees. We cover our tracks, even from each other. Something a lot of you could take notes on. But there may be something there. I've never spoken to our agent. No idea who they are. All I know is they've been embedded in your group for years now. That's everything. Please! I can't bear the pain anymore! Thank you! Please! The pain is unbearable.
Here. Just so you know, it's got a side effect.
What side effect? Oh!
I won't lie, that felt good. Let's check the captain's quarters. Even if we can't find out where Hyacinth went, maybe there's something else in there we can use. Let's look around. They must have left something useful behind. Anything interesting? Let me take a look. A metal disc. I think I recognize that. Hold on to it. No surprise, they were behind the attack that killed Snapdragon. They're moving Hyacinth to Crimson Cove in Malabal Tor, but it's hard to tell if he's a prisoner or working with them. Do you still have that metal disc? Just as I thought. Hyacinth's handiwork. I can feel his lingering connection to the disc. He imprints these with a little device he put together. It's like a music box, except instead of sound, it records moments. A brief glimpse into the past. Since we don't have his device, just toss it into the fire. It will heat the etchings. Before the disc melts, it should reveal whatever moment was captured within it.
Didn't you hear me? I said try anything clever again, and I'll gut you where you stand.
Technically, I am never not doing something clever. Where are you taking me?
Our insider finally wants to properly introduce themselves. We're headed to Crimson Cove, Tinkerer.
Oriel! Oh, that makes me happy. Did you hear that? Hyacinth isn't the traitor! Ugh, I'm happy, but also feel sort of sick at the same time. Weird. I know, and I'm absolutely nauseous about it. The Garland ring isn't that big. Poor Snap is dead. Hyacinth is innocent, but captured. That only leaves... Let's focus. We need to get to Crimson Cove and save Hyacinth. Again. It's a cave on the north shore of Malabal Tor. On a good day, it's dangerous. If the Seithamor are there, we're in for a tough time. Nah, doesn't matter. We need to get in there. I'm not letting another friend die today. We might have to do some searching once we get to Crimson Cove. I expect the Seithamor base will be well hidden. Crimson Cove isn't my favorite place in the world, but it's worth the trouble to save Hyacinth. Nothing much. At least not if you like damp and creepy caves full of pirates, ogres, and now Seithamor agents. But we should head out. We need to save Hyacinth and find out who the traitor really is. That's why you always search a Garland Ring agent. He must still have some of his constructs on him. Most aren't very large. I'm not sure how it works, but it imprints events that can be reviewed later. Like we just saw. Always. When I thought Hyacinth had turned against us, gods, what his mind might do working for the Seithamor. Very glad that's not something we'll have to deal with. Don't, please. I know what you're saying, but if it's her... If we walk in that cave and Wisteria turns out to be the traitor, I don't know what I'll do. I can't run from this. But I can't talk about it right now, either. Ugh, sick to my stomach. But I guess I'm less angry. I'm trying not to lose sight of Snapdragon's death, even if I'm incredibly relieved Hyacinth isn't the traitor. Ah, gods. She went to her grave thinking her friend had betrayed her. I hate these people. Are you gonna make me one? Ooh! Let's make some noise. Armor. Nasty little things. Smell that? Sea salt and blood. Be ready. There's no need to go in quiet. In fact, let's make as much noise as possible. I want them to know we're coming. Let's find...
You! Get down!
Take a breather. We showed them. Nothing we can't handle. Someone just left this lying around?
Dice for gold. Interested?
There! Up top! That banner again. This must be the Seithalmor base.
Hyacinth, it doesn't have to be like this. Give me what I need and all this pain will stop.
Wisteria? Stop!
Tanorin, how? Agents, go! I need some more time.
You heard the boss. Let's squash this flower.
I did this for us, Tam. You'll see. This is all for us.
The levers.
Pull the control levers, friend. That did it! Hyacinth, are you alright?
Thank you both. I would not have lasted much
we gotta
longer.
stop meeting like this,
We
Hyacinth.
should speak outside. Wisteria, you showed so much promise. Wisteria is the traitor. I suppose I should have seen it sooner. Talented, self-determined, a natural leader. Blast! What is the Garland ring now? Just childish dreams and dead friends. After Snapdragon and I were tricked into the meeting at Bone Orchard, the Seithalmor captured me and took me to those tunnels. I assume you found my disc? Ingenious, if I do say so. Then they brought me here to meet with the traitor, Wisteria. She seeks the ring's innermost secrets, names of allies, informants, even the Gardener's true identity. I may have given her the impression that all exists in a journal, hidden in my greenhouse in Greenshade. You and Bogcup must go there, quickly. There is no journal. All our deepest secrets, those are all in my head. Regardless, you need to confront Wisteria. Stop her, for Bogcup.
Wisteria has gone to your greenhouse? Good. She and I need to have a word.
Careful, Bogcup. Wisteria is not who we thought she was.
Get to the gardener, Hyacinth. We can handle Wisteria. Did you hear what Wisteria said? This is all for us? What was she talking about? Let's get to Hyacinth's greenhouse. I need some answers.
One foot after the other and eyes forward, Hilda. Best not.
Yeah! Yeah!
Would be nice to get a drink or two. Delicate and dashing.
Yeah!
She's here. I can feel it.
Wisteria! Why are you doing this? Help me understand! I'm doing this for us, Tan. Remember our dream? A world free from suffering, from corruption. Safe.
A world controlled by the Saythalmor? How is that safe?
The Saythalmor are a means to an end. It would be a world under our control. Please, listen to me. You're just another thorn in my side to be plucked and tossed away. And to think, I wrote you off as one of Tan's many flights of fancy. My dear Tan Loren is prone to them after all. And now they hate me. I suppose I have you to thank for that. Friends, don't make me laugh. The ring is a sham. Always has been. Idealists looking for purpose, manipulated by a wealthy and privileged man. How is that any different from the Saythalmor? At least they're honest about what they want. How dare you? You're the one that turned Tan against me. They would have seen, would have understood. I just needed more time. They have so much potential. And they're wasting it with you! But no matter. Soon, everything will change. You'll see. Funny, Oleander said the same thing. Maybe then you could have done it. But now it's too late. The plan's in motion. It was quick, by the way. You hear that, Tan? Oleander didn't suffer. But you... I'm going to take my time when I deal with you. I'm sure you will. And Tan, my offer still stands.
She makes it look so easy. Walking out of my life. I feel hollow. Like she took a part of me with her. In a way, I suppose she did. Oh, what am I going to do? Wisteria taught me everything I know. Maybe. But the ring is in shambles. Snapdragon's dead, and Wisteria... After my family turned away from me, she helped me redefine who I was. I wouldn't be who I am without her, so... What's left of me now that she's gone? What? And rule the Somerset Isles as pawns of the Saythalmor? Not even a little bit. She's been one step ahead of us at every turn. We don't even know what this plan of hers is really about. Ah, so this is what it's like. Here I am, feeling like my life is over, but you're all supportive and determined to inspire me. Now I see why Hyacinth finds me so annoying. You're right, friend. She hasn't broken us yet. We lost Snapdragon, and I'll never understand why Wisteria is doing this, but we saved Hyacinth. That's something. What did she call you? A thorn in her side? We'll figure out her plan, and then we'll jab that thorn into the Saythalmor's heart. Wisteria is the traitor. It feels impossible and inevitable at the same time. Was anything she ever said to me real? Or was it all just part of her plan? Whatever that is. Sorry. I'll try to stay positive. Just a lot to take in. Remember when I was stuck in that ice? I kept thinking Wisteria will save me. She'd come strolling down the path from Bulkhill Guard, smiling that sharp smile of hers. I'd crack jokes while she chipped me free. And look how far we've come! Actually, maybe that's why she hates you so much. She seems to really hate you, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. If she hates you, the best adventuring partner I've ever had, clearly I'm doing something right. The Wisteria I know, well, the one I knew, she could face down a Minotaur and not break a sweat. But one look at you and the veins in her neck pop. I think she's scared of you. Scared of what we can do together. And that gives me hope.